There it is.
There it is. CTUN.
Wow.
CTUN. All right.
Y'all are so professional.
I want to do that a little bit.
Antoine, were you doing a little scat?
Uh-oh.
Wow. Can I just say that your intros is amazing, but also y'all all sound really beautiful. Like the pipes, everything just sounds real smooth. It's everybody sounds like an angel.
Thank you.
Oh,
Everybody's got their you've got your sound setups, you know. It's like I'm talking into a stupid laptop. It's dumb.
Your laptop is not dumb, it's smart.
No.
You're smart. You're Lindsay Goldapp, co-founder, artistic director, and stomping grounds up there in Dallas.
Yes. Yes, it's true.
How are you doing today?
I am doing so good because my kid's back in school. Summer is over. It's time now. It's just it's not a 24/7 party. It's an 8 to 4 party every day.
It's a responsible
party
where I get work done.
Work party. A party where you get work done.
Man, it's wild. Yeah, I'm good. We're man, now that things are open again and the world is relatively getting back to normal, people are all about improv.
Yes. Oh yes.
Yes.
Yeah. And y'all have your new space back open and new open again, new space in Houston.
That's right. Yes, Station Theater is up. And there are shows every weekend. Yes.
How do you love the new space?
I'm digging it. I'm digging it. Yeah.
That's beautiful. Yeah.
Are people coming out?
It's a real nice space. Most of the shows are really busy. I've done the intro class the last couple of Fridays, and they've both been sold out. Like people just want to come and experience and join in and have fun. So yeah, it's been
That's what
been
I'm
great.
saying. I feel like we're in like a renaissance time for improv because like people spent 2 years in their houses. I mean, we did our level 1 and we always go around and talk about like, why are you here? And like 75% of the people are like, oh, I didn't talk to anybody for 2 years. So I'm here to like make friends, connect with people. And as y'all know, like improv is such a great way to connect with people like really fast. So I feel like we're in the next great like improv time.
It's a resurgence. Right, of interest in improv for sure.
Yes, I mean we're busting at the seams, which is why y'all are coming to visit. Yes,
that's right. This weekend,
we segue.
Friday and Saturday.
Yes, so Can't Tell Us Nothing is going to come do a jam with our folks on Friday night, then a show on Friday night, then a workshop on Saturday. Then another show on Saturday night.
Yeah.
It's going to be a whole action-packed weekend.
It's going to be a work party for sure. It's going to be getting improv work done. For sure. It's going to, I'm excited. Thank you so much for having us. This is going to be awesome.
I'm excited because when we do late shows, we usually never get to stay in the city. So we get to stay, hang out, enjoy the sound, come back again and do another one, even more refreshed, even more connected. So I'm excited.
Yes. And I want to speak to our folks directly. We need to take Can't Tell Us Nothing out and show them a good time, show them how great Dallas is and light partying, nothing great. You know, the old gray mare just ain't what she used to be. I have a bedtime. But
have a party bedtime?
Yes, I have a party bedtime. We want to watch y'all on stage, and then we want to take you out, hang out with you, and spend some time. Spend some good quality time.
Yes.
Yeah.
A good reason to go to Dallas. Every Houstonian needs one. So thank you
That's
for
true.
being ours.
Wait, Tandy, what are the other good reasons to go to Dallas? Tell me.
The state fair.
Oh yeah.
Family.
Yes,
I got family.
Yeah, family. That would be another thing.
The taco spot me and Tandy always go to.
Oh yeah. What is it? Yeah, the gas station.
What's the gas station taco?
What's it called?
Gas station taco
Fuel City.
spot.
Fuel
City. Wow.
Is it better than Laredo taco?
No, it's just an experience. I mean,
it's just an experience.
It's
good though.
It's good.
No, they've never been.
It was just us. Oh yeah.
We went twice. It's an experience, but the tacos are pretty good.
Experience.
Yeah. It is.
Okay.
It is.
It's like going to Wiener Circle in Chicago. It's like something. It's like, are you gonna get the best hot dog? No, but you're gonna see some stuff. And you're going to get a pretty decent hot dog, and also your life's going to change. You can't unsee what you're going to see there.
There's always a before and after visiting Wiener Circle. You said the name of the place was before you visited, and then
I don't know if y'all are laughing because you've been there, or you're laughing because you're like, what is she talking about?
I've heard of Wiener Circle. I'm laughing because Antoine's face. He just has disbelief on his face. He doesn't believe that his life can be changed. But hopefully we could take him to Fuel City.
Yes. Okay. Right.
Yeah, well, let's start at Fuel City. We'll work our way to Wiener Circle.
Yes.
Let's see how they compare.
Antoine needs to experience that. He really does.
He does.
Oh yeah.
But speaking of things that I don't believe can change my life, one of the things that we asked our guests is if they have any unpopular opinions, because we love that stuff. We gobble it up. Unpopular opinions. Let's discuss it. And you said you do have one.
I have a really unpopular opinion, and I actually had to see what all of you were wearing before I gave this opinion, because this one's out there. Okay, I don't think that men, when you're asked to like dress up, I do not think it is acceptable to wear a polo.
Like if you're going out,
but it has a collar.
No.
Yeah, that you know what? Collar. For me, that is, you're phoning it in. You're phoning it in. You can do better. You can be better than a polo.
Is a collar the t-shirt, or a polo the t-shirt version of a clip-on tie? Is that
100? You are wearing a t-shirt with a collar. And it's like, I don't know. For some reason, I just associate polos with just like a guy just like looking in his closet and just being like, oh no, I guess it is. You know?
What happened, Lindsay? What happened? Who hurt you? Who hurt you with this polo shirt? Tell me.
No.
She was deceived.
Before she jumps in, I kind of agree.
I
used to wear a lot of them when I was in college, coming out of college. And
you're young.
It is a phony kind of, I don't really have any invested suits or formal wear, so I can throw this on and I can slide it.
That's a question. Does dressing up mean it takes work to put on your clothes? Like how much work it takes to put on the outfit relates to how dressy it is? You can't have it easy.
I think that's a great question. I think that's a great framing device here. I don't think you have to be uncomfortable. I don't think it's about effort, but I think, to speak to what John was saying, like, I guess I feel like there's not a style there, you know? I like when people show their personality, and they're like, I think that clothes are like to kind of express who you are. And like show your personality. And if you wear a polo, I'm like, okay, so you golf then, or that's it?
I'll give you that. Polos. I'll give you the polos. There is no imagination. There's no personality. You get like 3 options. You get a solid color. You get a little emblem right there, sort of like crocodile or a guy on a horse, or you get stripes. Just horizontal stripes. That's it.
Yes, and make it worse by doing something that has like a dry fit. It's like a what's it called?
Drop it.
Like you came here and you said I didn't know what to wear. I don't have a sense of style, and I'm gonna sweat.
I think
that's true.
I think that like dressing up. I mean, in particular, because we're just talking about men's fashion, right? I think when we say dressing up, we're talking about like fabric choices. So when we anticipate when we think somebody's dressed up, like you envision like a cotton, something crisp that can be pressed out and it looks clean and neat. Where polos don't give you that just because of the type of fabric, I believe.
It is. It's a knit fabric, and I think really it is about the personality for me. It's like, show me who you are. I want to know who you are, and you're not. I want to know you, and I want to know that you have style. And to make matters worse, I mean, when women dress up, I mean, most women, they go all out, right? They're walking in uncomfortable heels. They've got Spanx. They've got so much.
Lindsay, can we? I know you have a heart out in a couple of minutes, but can we do a quick improv scene with you? Can you do some improv with us?
If it's gonna be about polos, yes. No.
Yes, it will be. All right, so we cut to a high school prom. As I'm walking up to Lindsay. Hey, Lindsay. I know you've been turning away some of the students at the door because you're saying that they're underdressed. I took a look at some of them. They all look fine to me. Is there something I'm missing here? Is there a problem?
Yeah, you know what, Mr. Jenkins? First of all, you're a great instructor.
Well, thank you.
Oh my gosh. And thank you for chaperoning tonight. I respect you so much. Also, I want to talk about what you're wearing. I'm going to segue from the kids just for a sec. And I'm going to go ahead and say, I need you to turn it around and go home and ask your wife to pick out a different shirt.
What's wrong with this shirt? I got it at Macy's. It's a polo shirt. It's got it's Ralph Lauren.
Oh, well, it even has the little man on the horse.
That's right. Yeah, this is cool. As far as I know, this is pretty good. And I put a blazer on.
Do you know him? Do you know that man? The man on the horse.
No.
Personally? Okay, so it's not like a personal. That's not like or is that you?
Hold on. I thought what's going on here? I thought we were talking about the kids. This is the prom. This is a big moment for them. We can't be keeping them outside.
I know. It is a big moment for them, right? Really big. Now, if you had a big moment, would you want to be wearing a knit shirt? Something that it's kind of cash. It's kind of it could be like a baseball jersey. Which is that so for your big moments in life? Do you feel comfortable in that? It's just a question. I am not trying to be adversarial right now. I'm
here's the thing.
Asking a question.
But Lindsay, I've actually been hearing murmurings from the other teachers.
Murmurings, okay.
Murmurings, that there was a teacher who had something to say about my outfits because I have a closet full of these. I love these shirts, and I thought, there's no way anyone has a problem with this. And now I'm finding out it was you. You have been bad-mouthing the principal of this.
Well, yes. I mean, technically, no, because you as a person, great person,
Okay.
I love what you do, the work you do with the kids. I love, gosh,
is this how you talk to the kids? Do you first tell them how much you love and respect them, and then you kick them out the door?
Well, it's called a compliment sandwich, Mr. Jenkins.
I know what a compliment sandwich is.
Yeah. So well, then I'm going to say something. I'm going to give you some positive feedback. I'm going to say, wow, your hair is, I love that. It's just,
okay.
Oh my gosh, the back, the faded. Oh my God, I love that.
Thanks.
Your shirt, however, is trash.
All right. Hold on. Hey kids, go back to the punch bowl, okay? We don't need to. Can we just?
I kind of agree with her, Mr. Jenkins. I mean, the kids kind of call you Doug because you wear the same shirt every day at school.
Thank you, Hunter, for bringing that up.
It's not the same shirt. I have different colors. They're all Ralph Lauren.
When you say it like that, Laurent, like the French pronunciation, oof, you're really fancy. So.
Okay. See, now I wasn't sure what part of the sandwich I was in, so now I'm like,
ring.
There's layers.
Ring.
Somebody's getting a call.
Ring. Antoine's phone. Ring.
Hello.
I was gonna say that's not my call.
I'm sorry.
Hello. Hold for Mr. Ralph Lauren, please.
Wow.
What?
Hello. Is this Antoine?
This is Antoine Jenkins. Yeah. Who's this?
This is Ralph Lauren.
Oh,
the guy with the shirts that you wear with the Ralph Lauren.
Are you serious right now?
Listen.
How do you get my number?
I put a tracking device in all of the clothes I sell, especially the polo shirts. Listen. You're at a prom wearing my shirt. Don't you know I make even fancier things than polo shirts? That's where you stop in my line, picking out shirts, knit shirts.
I don't know how to match your other shirts with anything. This is a pretty straightforward shirt to put on, and I've got a lot on my plate, Mr. Laurent.
This is the last of my shirts that you will purchase. I will put a tracking device on your Macy's card, so next time you come, you won't be able to buy it.
All of a sudden, his shirt starts like beeping like a bomb. Oh my God. Takes it off, throws it, explodes in midair.
Yeah. Jesus. Wow. Thank you. Someone has my back right now.
And scene.
I love that Ralph Lauren called.
Oh my goodness.
He tracks all the clothes. That is,
and explodes them.
Yes, when you do it wrong, take that off. That was not my intention.
And he supported my point too. He supported my point that like I have other stuff, and then Antoine's like, "Well, I can't match it exactly." You can learn, and you can do better, and you can be better than a polo. You're better than a polo, Antoine.
Yeah.
I can't wait to get to Dallas so you can tell me who hurt you.
I'm gonna wear a polo.
No polos allowed.
I'm gonna be that character when y'all come to the theater. If anyone comes to the box office with a polo, I'm gonna say, I'm so sorry.
They told us.
Turn around.
CTUN said no polos allowed at this show. I have to turn
I'm gonna say this actually isn't my policy. It's actually Can't Tell Us Nothing's policy. I don't know. This must be a Houston thing. I don't know why they're like this. I'm so sorry.
Do that. You should do that. Just qualify people that have really high taste in fashion. You gotta have your highest taste in fashion.
You know what, John? I totally would, except it is a BYOB venue.
Oh,
when people come in looking too fancy, they kind of like walk in the lobby and they're like, "Oh, this is not what I. This is BYOB, huh? Like I'm in a okay. You're not at the freaking Bass Hall. You're at a comedy venue. Keep it cash.
For sure.
Oh,
nice.
Do you think there's ever a such thing as being overdressed?
Yeah, you can totally be overdressed. But I guess like for me, I would rather be like overdressed and showing my style and who I am than like underdressed and just like people are just like, "Oh, what's that girl's deal? Is she okay?"
Yeah, did she not get the memo?
Well, it's kind of like when women like sometimes when you don't wear makeup, if you normally wear makeup and then you don't wear makeup, people be like, "Oh my God, are you okay?" And you're like,
"Yeah, you must be dying."
Like, yeah, this is just what my face looks like. That happens all the time. If you don't wear makeup, you will have people approaching you like, "Oh my God, are you sick?" It is right, Candy. Am I right?
Yeah. Of course.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a very bad moment for women.
Mm-hmm. And then when you start when you pay attention, if you weren't wearing makeup and you start, and then you pay attention to movies and stuff, you're like, they got makeup on everybody. Nobody wakes up looking like that. Like when you see somebody's bare face, you're like, oh no, this is not real. This is not real.
He at least has some concealer or something.
That's something.
Right.
Something.
Yeah.
That's right.
Well, folks,
yeah,
I have parenting to do.
Okay.
Oh no.
I know.
That's right.
I know.
Yeah. The rest of us are being neglectful. I got to get mine.
Shout out to the neglectful parents throwing work parties.
I love it. But we're so excited to see y'all this weekend, and like I can't wait to see you in person after so much time of not seeing folks in person. It's gonna be great.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thanks, Lindsay.
We'll
Yeah.
We'll see Dallas.
We'll see you in 4 days. And
Yeah,
y'all,
baby.
everybody watching that can come out, come hang. We're gonna party reasonably and come hang with us.
Yeah, stomping ground, people.
Stomping ground,
Yeah.
Dallas, Texas. Come see us, y'all.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Bye, y'all.
Bye-bye, Lindsay. Have a good night.
Bye.
All right.
Bye, Lindsay. So one thing I was thinking about when I watch a movie, this is such a terrible segue, but kind of like what she mentioned about concealer. When I watch a movie, I try to guess which actor has the worst breath. Because
I've never done that. Yeah.
I don't know why. It's just something I do. I'll watch it and I'll be watching and I'm like, man, I wonder. I'll tell you where I got it from. I actually remember when I started doing this. So I remember when Baby Boy came out. When Baby Boy came out, Taraji P and Tyrese were going on tours, and there was some radio station where they were making fun of each other, and Taraji said, "Yo, what y'all don't know about Tyrese is that his breath really stinks. Every time we have a kiss, I would give him a hard time about it." And of course, you could tell like it must have been because his response wasn't like quick enough. So afterwards, I started thinking like, well, hold up. Like that means that other actors had to deal with that. So now let me watch and see if I can guess which actor has stank breath.
Every time you see him like having a face-to-face conversation, the person's like, subtle.
It's him.
It's in a sad scene. Why are you crying?
Or he turns his head as the guy starts talking, and it's like just little stuff like that.
And so who have you put on the list? If you got Tyrese, that was handed to you. Anybody else you suspect is
Danny Glover?
Okay.
Danny Glover has to have stank breath. The way he acts, the way he talks,
he acts like a person with stink breath.
Yeah. So I was watching an old movie with him. I'm not an old movie, a relatively new movie where he was playing some dude, old man in a house. He was really grumpy and he was really like, I can't remember.
Was that The Last Black Man in San Francisco?
Was he in that movie? I did see that, but I don't remember. It might have been. There was a couple of people in that movie for sure looked like that.
Okay.
What was the dude's father he went and saw? He just looked like, yeah. Danny Glover is definitely one. Every time I see him on screen, it makes me think he has what's his name? What's the guy's name? Played Gladiator.
Russell Crowe.
Russell Crowe. Wait a minute.
Russell Crowe. Here's why I think he has bad breath, because there's already out that people know he doesn't like to take baths. He's not a bath washer.
Okay.
If you're not a washing person, you probably don't brush your teeth. I just make that conclusion. But if you go back and watch Gladiator, he looks like he looks like a guy that would have stink, bro. And I actually have another one, man. I actually think Brad Pitt.
Like everybody in that movie looks like they don't bathe.
True, but some people some people don't look like it would be hard to just like. He looks like a guy who really would be committed to it. Auto method actor Jared Leto. I think he probably has bad breath. All those guys that everyone's like overly, they think they're so sexy and they're so committed to the role. I feel like have to have a chink in their armor, and breath is one of those that doesn't escape economic boundaries.
Daniel Day-Lewis, you think?
Daniel Day-Lewis is probably a guy.
The better the actor.
I think like the more people you probably have around you, the less likely. Like if you have a big entourage, you probably won't have stank breath because they're going to be people who are like on that, like constantly.
Unless the whole crew got stank breath.
How do you tell the star to take a breath mint? Like how do you do that?
The best way is to just keep pulling out sticks of gum every time you're around it. Because most of the time when you pull out sticks of gum, people are like, can I get one? And that's like the universal soft. Man, maybe my breath is hard. I know other people's breath.
We cut to a limo. We cut to a limo. So here you go. Spearmint for you. Spearmint for you. Anyone else want some spearmint?
Yeah, my dude right next to me. I think he wants some. He didn't say nothing. But
no, I'm good.
You sure?
I'm good.
You sure?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm fine.
I mean, this is a fresh pack. It's actually some of the tastiest spearmint I've ever had. What do you guys think? You guys think?
I know it's a fresh pack. I just saw you open it. Okay.
Okay.
And this is the third round of gums you've handed out on this ride.
I just want to make sure we're all, ready for this party. It's a big night. It's a big night for you.
Right?
It's a big night for all of us. So, let's make sure we're all minty fresh. All of us, everybody in here, everybody in the get one to the driver. Actually, hook him up.
Yeah. Toss one up there.
Got him.
Yeah.
I mean, I think everybody else is.
Well, yeah, no.
I think everybody else has had.
Well,
a stick of gum.
If you're not gonna eat a stick of gum, do you mind if we roll your window down?
It's raining outside, but I roll the window down.
That's cool, man. I mean, you just want a Grammy. It's cool. Like nobody's gonna think anything is bad up in here.
Mm-hmm. They're like, oh, you can afford to get these seats.
I want a Grammy.
Get that midnight.
I want a Grammy. Well, on the way to the after party where I'm going to perform for an intimate show for about 50 people.
Yeah, I was looking at the map of the venue. Just making sure we knew where to get in and out, and it's like, yeah, you're right there, right in the front. Like it's super close. It's unplugged, and people are just going to be all around you, actually. So it's I just want everybody to be good. I'm just thinking about them.
Like I said,
yeah, man. And this time, let me walk in front of you because I'm chewing.
You okay?
You all right?
Yeah.
She's holding her nose.
You okay?
Somebody get her a tissue.
Get one of these tissues with aloe and coconut on it.
I feel real, sensitive and emotional about this, but let me walk in front of you, man.
Everybody, roll your windows up, everybody. Roll your windows up. Do I have to say that louder? Roll your windows up, guys. Everybody roll your windows up.
Okay.
Yeah. Mary's struggling with the wind blowing in her face and the water. You okay? Are you okay?
Get out of her face, man. I'm sorry. Like she got really close to her.
I'm concerned. Okay, I'm just a little concerned.
Hey, Mitch, you ever chew on a napkin? Like we got these napkins here that have aloe vera and coconut in it. You ever just want to just chew on it, see what it tastes like?
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of coconut. So.
Well, I don't want to interrupt on a bad note, but I think it's perfect time to crack open this bottle of Hennessy.
Yeah, that's right.
It's a new bottle that one of my sponsors gave us. This spearmint flavored.
Oh, Hennessy. I'm down with that. I mean, how about you go ahead and take a swig right there, right now?
Let you be first, Grammy winner.
Yeah. If you drink half the bottle, I don't think anybody's gonna. I think we'd actually get that. That'll get us all.
Get you 2 cups, man. Whatever you want, straight.
Yeah, 2 cups.
This is straight yours.
Sure. Pass it over. I'll take it.
All right, pour that thing up. Fill it up. Fill it up. Oh, I can smell it right now. That is refreshing. That is what we need right now.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Before I drink this, I do want to give like a quick toast to everybody.
Well, you could, but why don't you go ahead and give it a quick sip?
Man.
No, I just want to say I'm really glad that you guys have, all been here like with me today on this. This is a really big day for me, and I really have achieved a lifetime dream.
Don't cry.
There's tears smelling.
No.
And see.
Oh, geez. It is a running joke with me and Clarino. Like, I'm gonna step out on this one because hopefully this don't incriminate myself. But I'm old enough now. I have friends that have bad breath, and they've fallen in love, and they have significant others. And one of the things me and Clarino always do is try to imagine what it's like dating and married who just always has bad breath, because they clearly kiss them and you can taste the notes of the breath in the kiss. You can taste it.
Notes.
You can smell it. So it's like, man, I had a whole lot, but a few. I'm like, man, how do they do it?
Maybe they have like allergies or something. Their nose is always stuffed up. That affects your taste. You can't quite taste things. The day they take allergy medicine, they're like, oh well.
Oh, hello.
Are you okay?
You need to check something out.
I always think, if you're close to somebody, you should tell them. You shouldn't let them just go through without getting the help they may need, because most of the time it's not like a toothbrushing thing. You may need some kind of medical attention or dental or something, but let them know. Don't just make up for it and give them gums and stuff.
So as a single person in the group, would you leave a person if they could not correct their stank breath?
I just realized you're talking about me. That, no, I think the question would be, how great would they have to be for me to overlook stink breath to like get to that level?
So like if Obama, if you met Obama, right, and all that smoothness just gets disrupted through this like horribly like just dry stink, breath, right? Like I'm saying this because I've met people who have been like, man, people talk a lot, and you're like, man, that dude, it was raw up in there. I could just smell it coming from his breath. But a guy like Obama, right? A smooth guy, intelligent, well accomplished, like Dwayne, right? But what if Dwayne had stank breath? Like, is that enough to lower the status?
Knock him from favorite.
It is. You can't have high status when everybody is like talking about you behind your back. Like you don't know. Now, if you like lean into your stink breath and that's like your mark of who you are, that's one thing. But if you're just going around,
how do you celebrate stink breath?
I don't know. There was nothing anybody could do about it. If they had gone to every whatever and nothing changed anything, what do? You just have to like live with it. And do you apologize for it beforehand? I'm sorry, my breath may be uncomfortable for you to endure, but I have, my skeleton is wrapped around my esophagus and my stomach.
You gotta give people this sort of warning every time. Skeleton wrapped around my esophagus.
because I would be upset about. I mean, I would be offended by the offense of the bad breath, but I'd be so interested. Like, how did your skeleton carry out the
Is that common? Is that happen to everybody?
No. How'd you find out? What did they do to try to repair this for you? And what's life like?
So we cut to this guy explaining it to Tandy. So I just kept realizing that a lot of my friends weren't talking to me straight. Like they would always take about 10 feet to talk to me. And, I kept feeling this really horrible pain in my throat every time I would eat. And I went to the doctor and he said, let's take some x-rays. And I opened my mouth and he said, looks like a skeleton is wrapped around your esophagus. I said, what? He said, yeah. Are you okay?
I just get so emotional about this. There's so many.
Look, it's you can laugh. I know it's not easy when you have really bad breath.
Oh, good. Thank you.
This is not because I am not taking care of my hygiene. This is a handicap situation, right? Like I was born with this condition, and even as a baby, my mom told me that I had bad breath. But they thought I would grow out of it. Why are you laughing? I mean,
well, because I've never met a baby with that. I mean, a gentle baby's kiss,
Well, that's what I was diagnosed with. I mean, you asked me, and I sitting on this bench waiting for the bus. I figured I would share it with you.
Excuse me, I'm sorry to interrupt. Your food is on the way, but we heard a complaint that there's some sort of odor coming from this table. I was wondering if you've smelt anything, if there's anything here that you need us to look into.
Maybe there's a sewage line or something.
You think it's a sewage line?
Yeah, I'm not
okay,
sure.
I'll go check with the manager. Do you need us to move you to a different?
No, we're already outside on the park bench. I don't know how much further we could move at this point. So
I mean, we could move the table a little further down the road. Our property line is here, but we haven't agreed with them.
We get another restaurant if you move us any further.
This restaurant they're not that good, so they're probably not going to be using all their tables. So we could just push you over there. They'll probably welcome looking like they have more business. If that makes sense. So let's just go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and do that. See how it feels. Okay, I'm going to push you. Let's bring table. If you guys can grab the chairs.
Hello, welcome to Michelangelo's. I understand you are from the other restaurant across the way over there. If you guys wanted to sit there and pretend we have customers, I'm totally fine with that.
Thank you, Mike.
I won't be serving you, but welcome. Okay.
No,
thank you. No problem. That's great. I'm so sorry. This happens to me all the time. You would think that after COVID, they would still keep those glass containers up at the tables. Yeah. Nobody ever had any issues during COVID. I went out to all the restaurants.
Yeah.
I just stopped wearing my mask. So,
well, do you think that like maybe you'd have more personal success if you started wearing the mask again? I mean, sounds like you were able to do more when you did.
Well, I work. I'm a prosecuting attorney.
Oh yeah.
So, I got to be in the court in front of the judge, and it's a lot of talking and stuff.
Sorry to interrupt, but actually this isn't working for us. The few customers we have all left. They said there's some weird odor. So I'm gonna push your table further down the street, if that's okay.
We're already a mile from the car now. You're gonna push us further?
No, it's okay. It's okay.
A little bit further. Yeah.
You don't have to do this. I'm just going to remove myself. It's me.
No, I don't want to.
No. I don't want to offend you, sir. I'm not offended. I can't help my condition. I mean, you wouldn't be offended if I came here in a wheelchair, right? It's fine. All right. People have weak noses, and They haven't evolved to my condition, so I'll just leave.
I don't think that's right. I think you should just enjoy yourself, okay?
We got to Tandy talking to her friend the next day. So you told him to wear a mask and you had sex with them, and that was the best sex you've ever had?
Listen, that dude was pinned up by so many months of like no contact with people and being behind them plexiglasses that he just went left. I mean, who knew that such a wonderful surprise would be behind a funky package?
But you can't wear a mask forever. You can't. This doesn't seem right.
We've been wearing masks for 2 years. I don't know why not. Now, I'm trying to convince him to keep it on for work, but he says he can't do it. But if I could at least convince him to keep it on, like when he meets my friends, when we go out, when he meets my family, when we, any other things.
You don't think that's going to hurt his feelings or something to be forced back into a mask?
This guy ate at a restaurant 5 miles from the car by the time it was all over. I don't think. I mean, he seems really excited to have some attention. I mean, I might be the best thing that ever happened to this guy.
And scene.
No, we're supposed to do the scene where he tells me I'm not good enough. Like, the guy with the funky breath, that would hurt, though, right?
Breaks up with you.
You get rejected by the person that you're feeling sorry for, the society outcasts who think they're the shit. It's like, wait a minute.
I just don't think you got enough going on.
What are your goals?
I can totally see that happening for sure. I'm sure that happens all the time.
Yeah. Because you have to like build up your own confidence about yourself. So, you really thinking that you high on the hog when we know you got a major.
I will say I have worn the mask if my breath was not up to standard, for sure. Like if I did not have mint or gum on me and I got to be somewhere and talk to people, put the mask on.
Yeah,
for sure. Recommended. It's a good thing to have.
Take all the punishment yourself.
I can get to something. I gotta go outside for a second. I'll be right back. Out there.
Don't come close. Don't come close. Listen, bro. No, I think that would be very troublesome if you met a little baby that had bad breath.
Oh Lord. I remember my mama was giving my son when he was a baby, giving him garlic. She's like, I just brew up there. I'm gonna boil this garlic and lemon and honey and then just give it to him. And I remember picking him up after work and just like, hey. And I was like, oh no, why does this little breath smell like garlic? Why is this baby? That's not right. There's no.
So what is that? Is that some sort of dish?
Did you hear me? Boil up some garlic with she was drinking it in a tea. My mama will emulsify or make a tea out of all, who knows? Just some garlic and some
garlic tea.
Some garlic and or some onion. Yeah, she'll do whatever.
Onion tea?
That's that vampire.
What are we talking about right now?
I'm talking about somebody who has equated something that smells bad with something that's good for them. So that's her
onion tea.
Little baby Siva in a little that the onesie, the footed onesie. You're just holding them and just smelling like garlic. That was
straight
not right.
Garlic baby. Oh no.
Garlic baby.
If anyone who's had a baby has been close with a baby, you got to put your nose in their mouth. It's just something I do with babies.
Gotta smell it.
And so the breath has to be good. Like evolution wise, because our nose is always going in there. Wouldn't be able to continue the species if babies had bad breath.
Yeah. Well, most of the time they don't have the things that cause it, like teeth.
Yeah.
Shout out to Marina.
The
raw clove of garlic every day.
Every day.
Is this a health thing as well?
I heard that has some garlic has like blood pressure. I don't want to say cures it, but I definitely think it's like you get something from it that helps and aids it.
Okay, can't be garlic bread though. You can't put that thing on some buttery bread.
That's what I was about to say.
I think the bread enters in the carbs, and the carbs tear up the chief.
Put some butter in there as well.
Yeah, butter, garlic.
Heck yeah, cook with it.
I love garlic. Don't get me wrong on food for sure. You put garlic into some sort of food, usually pretty damn good.
Yeah.
But
not garlic tea and garlic tea.
Not a drink necessarily.
I used to work with a guy. Who I don't know how much of it he'll drink every day, but he would have like bottles of apple cider vinegar and like a tea mug next to it, and I'll just be like grossed out when he had like an empty bottle next to the mug. Like, drank the whole thing.
I think
it's like sitting, by the window. I was like,
sitting by the window, just heating up in the Texas sun.
Yeah,
I've definitely heard that there are supposed to be health benefits from apple cider vinegar, and I've heard the opposite, that there's nothing it does for you. But I think drinking a whole bottle of it sounds super acidic to me. Like
inside just pickle, man. Just stomach just cramp, And I'm like, it's just nothing. There's nothing relieving about that.
It can't. I would think it would cause ulcers, man. It's super acidic.
It's called a hot toddy.
Toddy.
When you're sick, are you thinking of a toddy?
Yeah, but when you're sick,
I've heard
talking about that garlic.
Toddy.
What is that?
Is it that or the apple cider vinegar?
Oh, yeah.
I've heard whiskey in it.
That toddy is good.
Yeah.
Oh man, apple cider. Why do we like we want to use food to cure so many things, but we misuse food? It's just amazing to me. It's probably the guy drinking the whole thing apple cider vinegar. He's treating his blood pressure and he's not taking the medicine the doctor prescribed, or doctor says, oh, you need to do this. I'll just do that instead.
Don't get me. Well, I'll say two things. First,
okay,
I did a quick look up. According to this site, classic hot toddy is water, whiskey, honey, lemon juice, cinnamon stick.
Okay.
Oh, that sounds good.
It's classic. Yeah.
But to your point, Tandy, I'm actually not fully against like avoiding certain over-the-counter medications if there's a natural alternative. If it works, that's the thing. A lot of people suggesting that have no scientific basis.
What's an example, Antoine?
What's an example? So one example is like if I'm a little stuffy, I could take a decongestant, or I could eat something really spicy. That will loosen you up as well.
Yeah.
Right? Sure. Like depending on what your goal is, right? But things like that. Sometimes when you have a headache, you could take ibuprofen, or you just dehydrated and you need some damn water. Like,
100%.
Yeah. So knowing like what else can sort of help certain ailments, I think is good. But I'm not against medication. You need it, man. I definitely take ibuprofen if you got to be good in the next hour or so.
I'm straight up. Anytime someone says headache, my first thing I think about is, have you drunk water today? Like, how much water have you drunk? Especially in Texas, where you can be outside for an hour and it just zapped 75% of your body water. He's like, why am I got a migraine? Just walking to Walmart, but yeah.
Oh, the old-fashioned hot toddy has garlic in it. It could be because my mama's old-fashioned.
Your mama just
the old country.
We cut to an apartment where I'm just waking up. Hey, Antoine.
Yeah.
Hey, I had a headache last night, and you gave me those drinks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I felt really good last night. We're having like a really good time. But now I got a headache. I woke up and I had this terrible headache again.
Oh yeah. It's. I mean, it only helps for a little bit, but it's healthier than medicine. And medicine will
what
kill
they call
your
it?
organs.
Whiskey sours or something?
Yep.
Whiskey sours?
sour. Mm-hmm. That's right. Yeah. It tastes good. It makes you feel good.
Yeah.
And you want another one? It'll take the headache away.
Well, it's 8:30 in the morning. Sure, I gotta go to work in the bed. So yeah.
Okay. All right. I mean, you ever heard of the bite of the dog? Back in the old days, that's what they believe would help ailments. You find what made you sick, and you take more of it. And so they call that the bite of the dog, or the hair of the dog. Sorry, hair of the dog that bit you.
The bite of the dog is something else.
Yeah, the bite of the dog is a different drink. If you had leg pain, I'd give you the bite of the dog, and that would help that for sure. Actually, I'm thinking I'm gonna make one right now. Yeah, I'm off of work today. I ain't going anywhere.
Okay. Well,
yeah, for sure, man.
Yeah, just weird, that I did feel really good when you gave me the first couple of these, and then after that, I woke up this morning and splitting a headache again.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Just keep drinking more of these. Your body's gonna get accustomed to having it, and then soon you'll be able to sort of. Well, the headache is just it's gonna tell you that you need to drink more. It's what your body is telling you. It's that you need to drink more whiskey sours. Which, if you're gonna live one way, right? Either you're hooked up to pills all day long, chaining ibuprofens and aspirins and acetaminophen. You don't want to be that. It's gonna kill your kidneys and your lungs and your liver.
Something a bit more natural is. I like the natural stuff. So
yeah, all of the stuff in this drink grows in nature, for sure. Like the whatever makes it sour, that grows in nature.
Mm-hmm.
It gets turned into this sort of bottle that I have. It's all in the bottles, but it all comes from the planet. This is what Mother Nature would have you drink.
We cut to an office building. Antoine, I don't want to have to tell you again. We have an infirmary on site. Okay, if anybody gets sick, the company pays for them to go to the infirmary. You walking around with your bottle of different spirits and whiskey sours and stuff and trying to cure everybody with alcohol is inappropriate.
I went to that infirmary. I asked for an old fashioned to help with my vision, and they didn't have any on hand. They said, we don't have the stuff to make an old fashioned. This is an infirmary. Of course not.
Yes.
So what type of infirmary is this? When I go to the infirmary downtown off of 3rd and 2nd, next to the Michelangelo's.
It's a bar, Antoine.
Yeah, and it helps me every day.
It's not. Listen, all I'm saying is you do what you want, but you can't push alcohol during work hours. You can't consume alcohol during work hours. Okay.
It's alcohol is a form of medicine, right? It's all drugs. Infirmary is full of drugs, man-made powder and pill-based drugs that who knows where it came from, who knows what they cut it with. Alcohol is from the planet. It happens naturally.
I'm not going to say it again. If I have another instance of this, you will be terminated. You cannot drink at the job. You cannot encourage others to drink at the job or supply alcohol to them.
We cut to the next day in the company lounge. So you're saying there's something better than Adderall that can help improve my focus?
Oh yeah, for sure. It's called a vodka Red Bull. This will give you energy. It will give you the ability to focus. It'll soften the edges, as I like to say. Sometimes the world could be a little harsh.
You mean like I'll be able to take constructive criticism a little better?
100%.
Okay.
100%. Yes. Actually, you know what? I just got with my help. I have this spearmint Hennessy. I would highly recommend you drink some of this like as soon as possible.
Okay. I've never seen it. Is this blue? But
Have you ever had Listerine? It's a little bit like that. But I would say, drink this a pretty good deal before you talk to anybody else.
Oh, well, I got to go up and do a whole presentation in front of all of the investors. And
oh yeah, in that small room over there,
in that really small room.
You don't have a microphone, so you just got to project. Yeah, I would definitely drink some of this.
So drink this instead of the Hennessy, instead of the Red Bull vodka. Can I do them both? Because I still got the focus problem.
You can totally do them both. You can totally do them both. I would do a what I call a medicine sandwich, where you start with the spearmint Hennessy, then you drink the vodka Red Bull, then you follow it up with another spearmint Hennessy,
and then we're okay. Perfect. I'm glad you gave me this game because I didn't have this problem when everybody was forced to wear a mask at the job. You know what I'm saying? Now they didn't expose the cat like me. So I appreciate you bringing me to the side, give me this Hennessy.
We cut to John meeting with his doctor. Well, I gotta tell you, John. We took those fresh X-rays, and you know how you had that little skeleton that was wrapped around your esophagus, basically looked like a tiny human skeleton that was like hugging your neck. He's not doing that anymore. He's actually, if I was to describe it, it looks like he's lying down and taking a nap, trying to torch your upper back. He is completely let go of the esophagus. I know it's not really a scientific way to describe it, but that's what it looks like in the X-ray.
Yeah.
Right? Still trying to figure it out.
Okay, sounds like it's progress, though, right?
Yeah, 100. Yeah, you should see some improvements to your ability to swallow, your ability to digest, and of course your breath. So whatever you did. Keep doing it, I guess.
Well, I have to thank this guy I met at work. He taught me about the natural way to cure bad breath, and it's a little bit of Hennessy spearmint. I think he said a hot toddy in there. And you just do a little sandwich, you do a little of that. Do a little bit of something else and do another bit of little spearmint Hennessy. And right before you go out there and you do that consistently, change your whole body chemistry up just like that.
As a doctor, I don't know if I can agree with this prescription. We do have some pills in here. How about I prescribe you a 5-pill regimen that will pretty much accomplish the same sort of thing? You just have to take it 3 times a day, every day.
5 pills 3 times a day? That's 15 pills a day. That can't be good for your liver.
Oh no. Yeah, this possible side effects are damage to the liver and to the esophagus. And one possible side effect is it could cause the skeleton to wake back up.
We come back to the limo where the singer has been telling the story to everybody for like the last 25 minutes. So that's why I will not take any medicine or anything like that. Okay?
Yeah, we got it.
Yeah, we completely got it.
We got to make a U-turn to go to the ER. I think Antoine.
You ain't make it, man.
That is the Can't Tell Us Nothing show, everybody. Thank you so much. Stop by and said hello.
Hey, cousin Bert. Oh my gosh, that topic. You're not gonna. I can't even. Don't even do it again ever, because I just can't.
Baby skeleton is hurt.
Shout out to everybody in the chat. Maisha, Bert, Carol, Marina. Shout out to Lindsay Goldapp for hopping on with us early in the show, hanging out with us. It's great to have you. Shout out to Dallas, where we'll be this weekend, doing some shows, doing some workshops, jamming with other improvisers in Dallas. If you're out there, please come out, say hello, let's jam. Yeah, that's Am I forgetting anything?
No.
Try that new spearmint Hennessy.
Try that new spearmint.
It's just Listerine.
All right.
Oh, God.
For Michi, for myself, we are out.